There are a few things that I would recommend you do at the start of a planche workout to make it more effective and will help you unlock the planche much faster. First of all, in my previous planche tutorial video, I mentioned that the planche is a static exercise, meaning that you will have to maintain your body in the same position for a certain amount of time. So in order to unlock any static movement faster, you should allow your body to get into that specific position as much as possible. Even if your form and techniques are bad and incorrect at first, the more you do it, the more you and your body will understand the feeling of what and how is it like to hold in that spot. Therefore, by keeping that in mind, the first exercise that you should do at the start of the workout is the hold attempts. The reason why you should do it first is that at the beginning, you will have your full strength to try to maintain the hold position for as long as possible. And if you keep doing so, your body will become more and more used to doing the movement. So basically, all you have to do is simply get into the position that you're trying to unlock, such as if you're training for the top planche, then try to hold that position as much as you can. An exercise that you can do to help you get into the tuck planche easier is the tuck planche pumps. For the advanced tuck, you can do the tuck to 90 degrees by slowly lowering your legs down. This will help you keep your balance easier than the regular way of doing the advanced tuck. For the one leg, straddle, and the full planche, you can do the planche raises, swing to planche, or the previous movement. I always do the hold attempts for at least 3 sets of maximum hold at the start of the workout. Then I continue with my daily training. Even if it is not a planche workout day, I would also try to hold the planche first to always get the feel of doing the skill. Such as, this is my current planche workout schedule. At the start of the training, I will mainly do the max hold first, even if my training afterward is not the planche. On my rest days, sometimes I would also do the planche holds just for fun, and that will also help you become more comfortable with the skill. Therefore, try your best to get into the hold position as much as you can instead of just focusing on building your strength, and you will see the difference after a while of training. However, if this is the first thing that you do at the start of the workout, then it is still incorrect, because if you do so, 90% of the time you will get into injuries and you will end up having to rest for weeks. This is because the first thing that you must always do for any workout session is actually warming up. Though I've mentioned this a lot in my videos, especially when you're training for difficult skills like the planche, I will still repeat it because I've experienced a wrist injury that lasted for almost a year caused by the lack of warming up. This has affected my training a lot, and though it is not 100% that you will not get injured if you warm up carefully, it still lowers the chance of you getting into serious ones unless you are doing something too dangerous. For the planche, as always, you should focus the most on warming up your wrists and hands, since they will be holding your entire body weight. So you can go for some wrist rotation, and I also like to stretch them on the floor. After that, you can do some other simple movements. And recently, I also go for some planche knees first before starting my workout. So these are the two most important things that I do at the start of a planche workout. The warm-up is for making my routine more effective, and the hold attempts will help you unlock the static movement faster. If you want to check out more planche tutorials and tips, you can watch the playlist in the description. And there will also be a Google Drive link to my sample schedules for each planche progression. If you find this video helpful, then a like and subscribe would be super appreciated. Well then, stay safe, stay healthy, stay workout, and I will see you in the next one.